football.
Two-back set for Mississippi State. Two backs. Splitting for Rogers. That's something that won the ball level in the past. Called for it. Yeah, effectively well. Now, the defense doesn't know which side to blitz it to. Man, very catchable ball. Good balance on the sideline from Thomas. And now they're saying incomplete. He stepped out before he was able to catch that ball. So 3rd and 10. Yeah, you definitely got you came on back and reestablish yourself in bounds, but he wasn't at that point. As you can see, the ball is caught. Does he ever reestablish himself? I think the answer is no. First time he got back in was catching the ball. As he went out of bounds. As they take a look at this, we will take a short break and get back. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Tiger State. Good. Let's go places.
You'll always remember buying your first car and buying your starter home or whatever this is. But the things that buy your starter home or whatever this is. But the things that buy your starter home or whatever this is. But the things that buy your starter home or whatever this is.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Lions. And it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and we have arrived at the start of another NFL season, the most exciting time of the year. And CD, both of these storied teams we're about to see trying to take a step forward this year. Philadelphia, a lot of optimism there that they can get in the postseason and make some noise. Detroit, of course, we know the story of their franchise. They're just trying to get out of that NFC North basement.
But one thing I know about you, partner, you're extremely empathetic, and you do feel for those Lions fans because they have not had a postseason win to celebrate since 1991. They are excited about the direction the franchise is headed, though. They thought they had a good draft, they loved their front office, and they really liked their head coach. As for Philadelphia, they made some moves during the draft and in free agency that put them squarely in a position to compete not just for a playoff spot, but to go deep on a good run.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the seventh-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his second season as a Lion.
Certainly a different set of circumstances awaited Jared Goff in Detroit last season after his trade from Los Angeles. He made what he could out of them and managed 3 wins on a rebuilding Lions team. They should improve this year behind Goff after an offseason where they made considerable investments in order to try and improve this ball club.
They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Goff linking up with Shark for the Lions' first down.
Well, probably that's the start of the Gerard right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. On the return following a punt of 41. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now for the first time we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts got the green light as a starter from the Philly organization and took really good steps as the next in line of mobile quarterbacks in the city, following names like Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, and Randall Cunningham. He led the team in all quarterbacks in the NFL in rushing, and he took Philadelphia to the postseason while throwing for over 3,000 yards.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll set up to throw from the gun. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Richardson. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. And just a yard to go here on second down. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Here's Goff. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Seibert's kick is good, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, Mr. Fire, in fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points. Yeah, obviously.
Oh, my goodness.
Last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts.
Oh, what the heck?
Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Swift going to try up the middle. Able to slither by. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Goff. And it's caught. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. second and goal. Goff, open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Right around the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Eagles offense with Jalen Hurts at the controls, ready for their next possession. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. They run with a man from La Tech. It's Boston Scott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Didn't learn his lesson the first time. But looks like a second early interception got through to him. Now he understands. Don't force a throw if it's not there. Oftentimes, running is the better play anyway. Case in point, he picks up the 1st down there.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scott. And they'll get him down right around the 16. With a tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez. From the 16, Hurts. And it's
what?
At the goal line.
Oh my goodness, that was a glitch, bro.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Goff of this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's gone. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incomplete.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. They'll get 34 yards there. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off play action. Here's Goff. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Goff. And that will be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They'll run with Scott. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5.
Quick burst there to nicely go off. A pretty decent game.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Scott. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. John Jameson drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is Swift on the counter, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Goff now looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Goff now looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. On first and 10. It's Hurts. Got an open man. It's Scott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go again with Scott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. But how about the example right here?
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Scott. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards won't be enough here. He's out to bring up 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gone. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Charles, we're going to look at the Lions 2022 draft class. And this class will probably be remembered for the guy that they took number 2 overall, the hometown kid, Aiden Hutchinson. But beyond him, really a lot to like about this group that Detroit brought in.
And Brandon, it's not often that any kid doesn't want to go number 1 overall in the draft. But Aiden Hutchinson, he was ecstatic to go number 2 and go to the home state Detroit Lions. And how about the Lions trading up from 32 to take wide receiver Jameson Williams, 12th overall out of Alabama. Speed, speed, speed.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Scott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, Gainwell looking for space. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kenneth Gainwell, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A third down gain of 3 yards.
Yeah, I got somebody in my stream, bro. What's up, bro?
They'll try the air now with Goff. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up.
Red challenge flag making an appearance. Doug Peterson not liking what he saw there. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, we're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Down to about the 22 here. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. There's Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. From the red zone now, Goff. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
On 2nd down, Swift. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 16. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll be marked out right at the 20-yard line.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff. And just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, and clip and save and show them you have to tackle well. You want to be a good defense.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat. But if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you. That's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? Complete. Smith has it. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to put the ball not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard with the urge to go for it. It's almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding offense.
Jonah Jackson, former 3rd-round pick, the guilty party. Out of the gun. Goff. And it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts.
And this drive is almost over before it began. Thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down. Followed by an incompletion. One more good rep. And they get off the field.
And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. to change. Second down. Here's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back to throw again. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, this is intercepted for the
What the fuck, bruh? Shit.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is obtained. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll go to work with a little momentum following the free kick, 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out pick.
Oh my goodness. What the heck?
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Gall. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now Gall. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. But not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Scott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle to Smith. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, it's Scott. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to him on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in Week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hurts Hurts. Being chased out left. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Scott, and a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
He'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Grant Calcaterra
with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Hurts will throw.
They do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And that almost makes it a brand new ball game. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on third. Gone. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get this underneath to Scott. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
They'll run on first down. It's Scott, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On on 2nd and 9. Hurts. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy of the 3rd down number.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw. That's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of the play that looked like it was in trouble.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On the sneak, it's Hurts, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. At the field general, the leader, just fall in behind him.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 27 all. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Well, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Gone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 89 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Scott was a touchdown man for the Philly backfield last season, scoring 7 times and drawing a few starts in place of Miles Sanders. That type of performance will make him a front runner for backup work this season, too, in a crowded backfield in Philadelphia.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Scott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to have the hook up to Scott. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Tacked with a pickup of 13. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
Ah, damn it.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So it's clear.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring out a 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and they have regained the lead. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter. That
Touchdown with a tackle at the 36-yard line.
first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. After the sack on 1st down, Goff. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Detroit. 48 yards. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Go off a handoff here to Swift. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Goff now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll tie us at 30-30. That's another field goal. It's 3rd of the game. Maybe not exactly what you're looking for, but it does bring him level now.
I like how you put that in there. It brings him level, right? Because if you're talking about kicking, bringing that soccer analogy in, I love that one. I love that one a lot. You don't want to go for it on 4th down and come away with nothing, right? Go ahead and kick the ball. Make sure you get some points. Even if it's a safe call, I think it's the right call.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
give running right is Gainwell.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough on run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Goff. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and on the field. The 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point by Simon, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Running right, this is Gainwell.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 36. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
Jameson Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by the former Lion, Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
On their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 44. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
On the carry, this is Scott. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run with Scott. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They run behind center with Gainwell. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run here with Jason Huntley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Grant Calcaterra making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL day. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Hockenson here.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Goff on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, The front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. They got 29 yards that time. Now a first down throw. Gone. It's caught by Funchess. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
It's nice to see Jameson Williams recover from his knee injury suffered in the college football playoff in 2022. And we already knew that his speed was some of the best in the game. And that's a big reason why Detroit traded up to pick him 12th overall. So Earls had taken a receiver since 2007. That pick being Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson. Nice job there by Williams, using some of that speed there to pick up a first down.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Seibert's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And they finally got to him at the 2-yard line. Almost coast to coast. What a great return. They'll be set up beautifully.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. Only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping for a new goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force him into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They'll run it here with Huntley, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jason Huntley, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard. and 2. To throw is gone. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the Lions punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. That's pulled in at the 32. Now a hit and a loose football. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Got an open man, it's Scott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They go again with Huntley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now Scott. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Here's Scott. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Scott, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they'll get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They go again with Scott. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
3 points separating these two sides with... to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Okay, ready?
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Scott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The middle they go. It's Scott, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Eagles put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. So Jared Goff in the offense. Down by 4. 70 seconds remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now Goff. A He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time for Goff on fourth.
Able to connect with Chark.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes they didn't try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1. And one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for Philadelphia, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next.